Hey folks, today we're out at Des Moines New Age and Psychic Fair out at Adventureland Inn, and I'm sitting down today with Mr. Dennis Cromwell, and I'm going to get a good picture of his sign right over there. And now Dennis, you are awesome. You have been in a couple of our fairs, and also now don't you run PRS Psychic Fair, don't you?
Yes, I am currently the president of the Psychical Research Society of Kansas City.
Okay.
And we have our October fair coming up, October 18th, 19th, and 20th of this year.
Awesome.
And in Kansas City, Kansas. And we invite everyone to come down to Kansas City and enjoy an absolutely awesome experience and metaphysical. It's a wonder that you'll always be talking about.
Now, I've been down at the PRS fair. It is great. You guys should definitely check this out. But anyway, back to you, Doc. Now, first I want you to tell people in your own words how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at dennisdoccromwell@gmail.com. Telephone number is 913-645-8296.
Okay, awesome. Now, Doc, tell me a little bit about what you do here.
I give not only do I give intuitive readings, I also give past life readings, which is my strength. This is what I truly love to do, giving past life readings.
By the way, he didn't even know I was pregnant, and he read my son as a star seed. So yeah, he's pretty awesome. There you go.
Once in a while, I do get it right.
Okay.
All right. But I do love doing past life readings. Past life readings enable people to understand not only what holds them back in this lifetime, but it also gives them a way of understanding what motivates them and what skills they have in this lifetime that came from the past and enable them to make a living, to have a career in this lifetime.
Okay, awesome. Now, you're also a certified past life regressionist, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right, so there's some science behind that.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Definitely. And the difference being that in past life readings, the information is given to me. When I do the past life reading, I am literally walking with you in that past life, and I'm watching you.
Oh,
go
wow.
through everything that you're experiencing.
Out of curiosity, just on a personal note, how much is one of those sessions?
It's right now. It's $25 for 15 minutes.
Okay, seriously, you guys got to get down to this guy. He's going to be in our December fair. Oh my God, that's such a good price. Okay.
Now the difference is with a past life regression. I hypnotize the individual, and they re-experience their own past life. And so it's more of a personal experience.
And how much is one of those sessions?
That's $125.
Still a really good price.
And that takes about an hour and a half, so that is a good price.
Yeah.
Very good price.
Very reasonable.
Good price.
Okay.
And the nice thing that I like about the past life readings that I give is that I'm also showing what their soul was attempting to learn in that particular lifetime.
Okay.
And we can apply it to the present lifetime to see how they're doing. Has the soul learned that lesson, or is it a lesson they're continuing to work on?
I remember my reading with you. Apparently, I still have a lot to learn.
Don't feel alone. Don't feel alone. We all do.
Now, how did you get into this? How did you get into doing it?
Well, I've always been intuitive ever since I was a child. I was always in touch with my guardian angel, and of course, once you get into school, parents say, you don't want to talk about things like that. So I kind of squelched it. But as my career as a chiropractor progressed, I began to realize that when I was touching patients, I was getting past life information from them.
You were originally a chiropractor?
Yes.
That's awesome.
32 years. 32 years as a chiropractor. And I started to realize with some patients I was getting past life information, particularly on those patients who were resistant to treatment.
Okay.
And of course, you can't really bring that up in a clinical situation.
No.
But
No.
I could say, boy, just you ever felt like you fell out of a tree or somebody hit you with a club or something like that, and they would go, yeah, it's exactly what it feels like, and they would, and soon it would begin to release that energy that they were holding on to that was causing their problems. And how I got to be doing what I'm doing now is I had a heart attack and had to have open heart surgery, and fortunately I had a very, very good friend who had a radio show in Kansas City. It's a psychic talk radio show, and she decided to break it down into a co-host formula, and called up one day and said, as soon as your doctor says you're out, you can drive, you're taking over the third Sunday of the month. And here's a list of names you can call for guests, and oh, by the way, call one up, you're due in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, and that's how I got started.
Well then.
Yeah. So, and I never really set out to do past life work, although I was always interested in reincarnation. I never really set out to do past life readings, but this is how my readings have evolved over the years. And I've been doing this professionally for 9 years.
Wow.
And so now I do I've gotten more of the soul work involved with the past life readings, so people can understand who they are, where they've been, and where they need to go yet. Okay.
What keeps you going?
Just the absolute joy of seeing people, the energy being lifted from their shoulders when they realize that this isn't something that they need to hold on to anymore. They can let go of some of those energies and begin to enjoy their life to the fullest in this one.
Okay. Now, I know this is always a fun question. Best story with a client.
Wow, that's a hard one. Much like with you, I had I think probably the best story really was I had a young lady who was been married for about 8 or 9 years, and she and her husband had been trying for the past 5 years to have a child, and they were unsuccessful. And we went back into a past life, and we found that there was a past life in which she could not, she was working for a very wealthy family in 19th century England, and she was a servant, was pregnant, and could not afford to keep the baby. As it turns out, this aristocrat's daughter was having difficulty getting pregnant. And so the arrangement was made for this woman to give her child to the daughter of her employers. And so when we looked at the past life, there was a child waiting for this woman, but the child was afraid that she didn't want her.
Oh, wow.
And so the neatest thing is her guides have asked her to write a letter to that child and explain everything that happened during that lifetime in England, and that they gave her away simply because it was the best thing for her, because she was able to grow up and have food every day, she had clothing and education, and she would have the best life possible. Within 6 weeks of writing that letter, the lady got pregnant.
Oh my God, that is awesome. Okay. Now, that was heartfelt and amazing. Now, what's your craziest story with the client?
I honestly, I can't tell you I can't think of a crazy one.
Really?
Well, there is one fair I was reading. The lady sat down, asked me what I did. I gave those readings.
Hello, Nicole. Hi, Beth. Hi, Dennis.
I started telling her what I did, what kind of readings I gave her, and she asked me, well, how many past lives do you think I've had? And her guides immediately said probably hundreds. And she said, well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. That makes me feel a whole lot better. And got up and walked off.
Okay, okay.
And
All right.
I'm happy she feels better now.
Okay, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right, so what is the message that you want to put out to people? If you could just have a say, what would you say?
By all means, come and get a past life reading. We are all both student and teacher. Even when I'm giving past life readings, even though it's the information I'm relaying to the client, I'm growing in my own way because the same energy helps me to grow as an individual. I'm learning from them just as much as they learn from me. So it's a growing experience for both of us, and one that I relish every time I go to a fair.
Awesome.
I love the people I read for.
Okay. Well, thank you, Doc,
Thank you.
for taking a little bit of time with us today.
Thank you. Looking forward to the December one.
And come see him at December. This is going to be awesome.
See you then.